I am just babysitting right now and I feel like I'm getting sick. I have a headache. It is currently Valentine's Day. I am babysitting 7 to 11 today and I agreed to that. And slowly I feel like I'm starting to get sick because I had a headache earlier this morning and I still have it. And now my throat and now my nose a little bit. I'm wearing this hoodie, this pink claw clip, and then underneath I'm wearing this really cute outfit, white t-shirt, and then like a pink tank top over top. And I really wanted to wear that to work yesterday, but since I wasn't reading my emails on my trip, I completely forgot that we could dress up for our friendship party for Valentine's Day at work. And I was gonna wear something just pink or red anyways, but I completely forgot and I'm so having like FOMO about it. I love dressing up and going all out, or at least a little bit with like occasions. Just makes me happy. I was just wearing a black outfit with like a brown sweater. Oh my gosh. But anyways, I got a couple cards, a sucker, lotion, and lip balm, and then some chocolates and donuts and other food because we had like a party. So something really scary happened earlier today and I'm gonna tell you guys the story of that later. Now I'm getting sick, so it's just not a good Valentine's Day. I was actually gonna go out with my friends tonight, but Scott asked to babysit and I love babysitting, so I said yes to that. But yeah, good thing I didn't go because I'm low-key feeling a little bit sick. I am still sick. My dad just made me some eggs, bacon, and then I think I don't know what that's called, kimchi, and an orange to help me feel better, and also some water. My friend invited me to go out to a club again, to the one I've never been to before, and she wants to introduce me to her friends, and I really want to go. She invited me yesterday, but I couldn't because I was babysitting. She invited me today, but now I'm not feeling good. Worst Valentine's Day ever. At least I made some money. Okay, I was just informed that my grandparents are coming on next Sunday, so a week and a few hours from now they're gonna be here. We're gonna go to a place that I've never been to before, but that will be a different vlog. Yesterday when I was home alone with my sister, we were hanging out in the kitchen. I wanted to do some singing, so I went to my sister, I knocked on her door. I said, "Are you okay? And are our parents back yet?" She goes, "Yes, I'm fine." "No, they're not back." So I go back to my room, do some singing, and then I go back upstairs because I need some water. Cut up a lemon, put it in my water, have some water. I'm standing there listening to music, and my sister comes into the kitchen as well. So we are both in the kitchen. Me and my sister were just like talking, we're like vibing. I don't even know what she was doing. My music was playing, and all of a sudden from the laundry room we hear my dad's voice say, "Hello, we are home alone. My parents were skidooing." And all of a sudden we're talking, and I think we stopped talking and my music's just playing quietly, and we both hear my dad's voice. We hear a hello, like coming from our laundry room. My sister asks, "Are our parents home?" And I say no, and she gets kind of scared and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm like thinking this is so funny because I feel like I've heard this before, where I think I hear things, but now I know I'm not schizophrenic and it might actually be a monster. We searched the whole house and we don't find anything. Our dogs are not phased at all, which means no one came home. My dogs would have been so happy if our parents came home from skidooing, but they're not. They're just calm. My dog's laying in his bed in the garage. We think, oh, maybe someone went in the garage because it's like in the laundry room. We have 2 dogs. Whiskey's just laying there on the bed. In my brain, I'm thinking like, and I'm telling my sister, this might be a mimic. So maybe I shouldn't be saying that out loud. And I don't know if that's just like an Appalachian Mountain story, monster thing. I think I've just been watching too many like scary stories from the Appalachian Mountains, but I actually just watched, oh my goodness. Now that I think about it, I just watched a few scary stories from the Appalachian Mountains recently. That's kind of a coincidence. And on top of that, the mimic probably heard me ask my sister if our parents are home, and it probably heard that they are not, so it was playing a game on us. It's on my TikTok right now, so you can go watch it. That's what happened yesterday. I've also had another experience like that when I was napping on the couch downstairs, and I also heard my dad or my friend's voice. I didn't know who it was, and I don't remember what they said because I was half asleep. So the same thing kind of happened. It didn't give me good vibes, didn't give me bad vibes, same as today. That's kind of weird that keeps happening. I thought it was my brain. This has definitely happened to me before when I was sleeping and I was half awake, half asleep, and I heard a man's voice. I thought it was my friend. I thought it was my dad. I wasn't sure because I was like, I just hung out with my friend, so I was like, is this my friend or my dad? Because I was half asleep. I heard a man's voice and it didn't give me good vibes, didn't give me bad vibes. So I was like, am I schizophrenic? Like, is this in my head? But now, since I know my sister heard it today as well, I know that this is not schizophrenia. I'm I'm kind of scared because I am going to be home alone without my sister. My sister's leaving in an hour for soccer. I'm gonna be home alone. I really hope my parents come home soon. I'm also babysitting tonight at 7 to 11. I thought that was a good thing because I was like, oh, that's gonna be someone else's house, but if the kids are sleeping for most of the time, I'm gonna be alone, and what if it follows me? I don't know. Like, I'm scared, but I'm gonna be praying, so pray for me. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you've experienced anything similar. I don't live in the Appalachian Mountains, so I don't really know what's going on. Honestly, younger me is living her childhood dream, having a paranormal experience / supernatural experience. I think it might be like a mimic or something, like a monster, but I don't know. Super scary. This has just been a crazy Valentine's Day. I don't know what's going on. I saw another Appalachian Mountain story about Valentine's Day, and something happened with these girls at this cabin. Kind of a coincidence. I was gonna go to church. I'm not doing that because I need to recover. I was gonna have a massage, but the massage place is closed today. But anyways, it worked out because I need to just stay home and recover. Also, I think my grandparents might be staying in my sister's room this time and not my room. Also, yesterday outside my door, my mom gave me $20 and this little card that says, "You're a smart cookie." Here's a sticker, and it's just a sticker of a cookie. And on the back it says, "Have a great Valentine's Day to Freya from Mama. I love you so much. Heart." So that was nice. So I've been low-key watching some scary paranormal videos from Shane Dawson on YouTube right now. Just noticed a text from my mom saying that I'm home alone. She sent that 9 minutes ago. So I'm in my basement with the door closed, which I never do when I'm home alone. So I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of too sick to get out of bed, so if anything happens, I will update you guys. My mom made this broccoli, rice, and ginger beef, and it is so good. So I just made a smoothie and I'm eating some breakfast. Nothing happened, which I'm very grateful for. These are my blue light glasses. I did wake up at 4 a.m. the last 2 nights, so that is like kind of a spooky hour, and it was kind of scary last night actually, because I'm like, what is going on? Like, so many things are happening. I just can't. But yeah, it's a couple days later now and my voice sounds worse, but I swear I'm getting better. Look what my dad got my family and I for a late Valentine's Day gift. Red roses. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love red roses.